Hi everybody, I'm in front of the backup system again. This time I did a little modification and put a relay on the primary side, so I can turn off and on the power to the inverter. So I can turn it off when I doesn't use it, instead of get a screwdriver, screw out the screw from the battery. So it's pretty good. 12 volt, 180 amp. And I have turned on now. So when I start the Sentry, and if something gets wrong with the capacitor, it will trip the circuit breaker. And if you see my previous videos, that this circuit breaker I have for this room is so weak that it just cuts off when the current reaches 10 amps. It's a very fast breaker. That's why I have backup system on. 1000 watt inverter, and that's just I think that was 200 watts. And that one is just connected to the wall socket up there. So you may want to see some shots from this Sentry. This Sentry have a long story, so I don't tell all of it, but it's just 1 year old and it had been transformed lots of times. But this time I just used a Triac, I think, or SCR. I think it's a Triac. Just connected just on this big heatsink to cool it down, because it gets pretty hot after lots of shots with this thing. That's connected to these two relays, and that relay is connected to the distance sensor. And that two connectors is just for if you want to put more capacitors in parallel with this one. So more capacitors, harder shot, but I don't have any capacitors connected into. I just have one capacitor, and that's this big one, but that maybe kill the Triac. And in here, I think 5 millifarad of capacitance. There are two ballasts. The ballast is actually this coil and that coil. This coil, that one have a iron core, but that one is just, this one have an air core. Turn off switch. Now it's off. It will go on if you turn it up. There's a big little power transformer, a rectifier there. There's a rotary motor, two micro switches which is connected to that relay. So that thing will just come back and forward 190 degrees, I think, and it will shot if somebody comes in front of it. Yes, and the bullets are just a iron rod that goes in there. And now I have the power off to the gun assembly. I will turn it on later. Yes, and that Sentry is connected to that socket. That socket is get power from this switch, which is just connected to a relay in there. So now we have power. Yes, it goes back and forward. And that is what part of the relay which is active. And if something gets in front of it, it will stay there and shut. So now I'm gonna take away the relay so it stops and charge capacitors. Now it's stopped. Or it has stopped. And I have charged it. Power on. And of course backup system if it pops circuit breaker. No, it didn't pop circuit breaker. And somebody came in front of it. Did anyone see the bullet? I didn't. I fly it somewhere over there. Can I test? Put the bullet in. Yes. Just 5 millifarads. So I can put more capacitance. And that thing will shot pretty damn hard. And the last bullet. Yes, a way to discharge the capacitor is just to turn it off and it will shot. The last bullet. Discharge it a couple of times. Yes, before you touch anything on it, unplug. The relay was clicking a bit. Yes, now it's disconnected from the mains and not even warm. Heating is stone cold. That's called to ballast. Bit warm. Yes, where did the bullets go? There are one bullet. There are another one. I think I shot other two. There's one. Don't know where the last one went. Yes, but that's not important now. So backup system didn't came on because I have balanced this one with lots of inductors. So disconnect the output. So that's it for a Rotary Coilgun Sentry. So, thanks for watching.